Nine major developments in the case of a Walnut Hills 2-year-old beaten and starved to death. Now her parents could be put to death for what they're accused of doing to their own daughter. An outraged prosecutor and coroner spoke out today, calling it the worst abuse case they've ever seen. Now on your sides, Tom McKee is live with the horrific details that drove their comments. Tom.
Well, Andrea Bradley and Glenn Bates are behind bars at the Justice Center tonight, and this indictment that helped put them there includes allegations of abuse, starvation, and torture of their daughter, who died well before she should have. Glenera Bates was only 2 years old when she died.
This case right here is as bad as it gets.
We're tired of seeing these poor, tortured babies coming into our office at the end of their life.
The child weighed just 13 pounds.
She was really literally just skin over bones.
13 pounds at 2 years old, really? Come on. I had brothers that weighed more than that at birth.
That's the outrage from Prosecutor Joe Dieters and Coroner Lakshmi Samarko, directed squarely at Andrea Bradley and Glenn Bates, Glenera's parents.
This case so cries out for somebody to get the death penalty that that's why we sought it in this case.
Dr. Samarko says it took a forensic pathologist more than 4 hours to document over 100 wounds on the little girl's body. Bite marks and whipping scars were everywhere.
There's no doubt in my mind that this child was tortured for most of her pitifully short life.
The child lived in this Walnut Hills home with Bradley and Bates, but Dieters said conditions inside were deplorable.
This baby slept in a bathtub filled with feces and blood, and I mean, you wouldn't treat your dog like this.
Bradley has 6 children now. All have been removed from her home and is pregnant with another one, her 8th. Bates is one of 4 different fathers, 2 of whom are currently locked up in prison. Dieters says in his mind that's the definition of insanity, and it needs to stop now.
The bottom line is there are some people who should not be parents at all, okay? They can breed, they can have kids, they can do all this stuff, but they can't raise children.
And there was also some very harsh criticism directed at Hamilton County Job and Family Services and people who knew of the little girl's plight but never spoke up. That's coming up new at 6 in a team report. Tom McKee, 9 on your side, live downtown.